Hey guys, what's up? This is Andrew for TRENDLINES.com. I'm a professional trader and I'm here to teach you everything I know about technical analysis so that you guys can use it to set up your trades. So what I like to do is to go through charts and use all the indicators that work for me so that I can show you how to use it and what signals you have. So today, let's do this with Gamestop. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so I do regular updates on Gamestop. I like to post at least 1 or 2 videos a week, sometimes 3. And I like to go through the analysis that I did and see if I was correct or not, and if my scenario is still, my preferred scenario is still valid or not. So to do that, first, let's remind what was my last scenario. So I was telling you for the past week that we are bullish. Actually, I was telling you that we are waiting, to break this level, the 160 level. That would probably be broken, retested, and then we would go higher. So I was bullish since the 26th of April. And my counting that I did last time was actually this one, all right? So I was expecting that a third wave would happen. I was telling you that we should have a strong move up coming soon and that it would probably happen on Monday because I was expecting the MACD on the daily time frame, which is very used by asset managers and big institutional clients, to turn positive. And guys, this is exactly what happened. So right now, what is the situation? I was telling you in the last video I did, so this one I did it 1 week ago, I was calling for this strong move up. And in the last video I did, I was telling you that we would probably go to the 216 level around the 4th of May. So this is Tuesday. So let's see. For now, this is still possible. We have 2 days left. And that we, I think, gonna get rejected and break it in the third wave, all right? So if this scenario is the good one, this needs to happen soon. And once again, the only thing that I'm missing here is some stronger volumes, guys. I don't have very strong volumes. So even on this very bullish day, the volumes, they were, okay, the biggest that we had in the past 2 weeks, but it's much lower compared to the volumes we had during the whole GameStop story. So this is the one indicator that is not giving me good signals. But let's do the other indicators and see what they are telling us. So moving averages, very easy to use, 20, 50 and 200 period moving average. This is just basically going to give you, so of course, some support or resistance level, depending on the side of it you are. But the most important information that it's going to give you is just bullish or bearish, all right? Easy. And if we are above all of the 3 moving averages, this is bullish. And if the moving averages are actually in the period order, so here 20, the shorter one, 50, the second shortest one, and 200, the longest one. So, and they are in the right order, as you can see. So this is telling you that the bullish sentiment is very positive, all right? This is intact. So this is actually what we are expecting in the third wave. We don't expect to see any crossover of this moving averages. Let's see on the hourly time frame how it is. Same, you can see even on the hourly time frame, now we are in the right order. The 50 just crossed the 200 period one here. So you can see the price action is not doing anything, but the moving averages are going higher because the past, price action is getting out of the table and we are taking into account new moves that even if they are flat, it's still better than a bearish move that we had 50 period ago. So this is the reason why the 50 period moving average still goes higher. So moving averages are giving us bullish signals. I mean, it's not really a signal, it's the confirmation that the bullish case is the preferred scenario for now. Then what I like to do is to use fibs. So to see if the retracement we're having here, so you guys maybe are worried, oh, it's we had this strong bullish day and then we lost 30 or 50% of this strong move up and we are not going higher. Is this a problem? Let's check if we are in the bearish or bullish zone using fibs. So you measure the last wave. So here you are wondering about the retracement of this first wave. So you measure it, very easy, and you just see which side we are. So if you are trading above the 50% retracement level, this is bullish. And here you can see that on the 4 hours time frame, we have never broken the 50% retracement level. We dipped down very quickly to the 0.618 retracement level, but we mostly stayed here in this area, and we are actually hovering around the 38.2 retracement level, which is what we're expecting in the third wave. We don't expect this retracement to be too deep, and actually it should not last too long. So here, what I'm a bit worried about, now let's talk about this very soon. First, I want to show you guys one more thing that I like to use is pivot points. What I call pivot points is some support or resistance level obtained using trend lines that are actually, some major levels. So here I'm saying this in most of my videos, but it's always good to repeat it. Maybe you guys didn't watch my previous videos. So it's the 173, I call it 175 because the market likes round numbers. But if you want to be precise, you need to find, I'm obtaining this number by using very old reactions, 2 months ago. And here you can see that we dipped down to 173, here 172.5, here it's 173. So 173 is actually the precise level. And you can see, guys, this is the beauty about this kind of pivot points, is that they are very efficient for a long time. Once you spot one, it's very, very useful. And here, for example, you can see that it was acting as support all this area, and here it was acting as resistance once, twice. I don't know if you guys see it properly, but it's very clean, almost perfect. Here we just broke it like by maybe 1%, but on such a long term, medium term, it's very useful to have this kind of pivot points. And you can see, guys, it's not a surprise. This is actually what was acting as support the whole week. So we just had on the hourly time frame a small breakdown here, but once again, this kind of long-term support or resistance levels, they need to be used on a at least 4 hours time frame. And the 4 hours time frame, we got the breakout, but immediately we traded above by quite a lot. And then it was intact. So this level has not been broken. So it goes in the same direction as the moving averages, as the FIB retracements. So this is very good. Now, something else I like to use, guys, because you always need to be aware that your bullish case, your preferred scenario, which here is bullish, is not guaranteed. All right. So you cannot blind yourself and just look at the, what you want to see. So here, very quickly, the alternative scenario is, maybe it's not an ABC like this, maybe it's an ABC like this, and maybe this is not a third wave, but this is a whole, maybe this is not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but maybe this is a whole WXY is here, WXY, right? This is possible, and the Y can go here, so I don't know. And then here we would have, ABCs like this. So ABC and ABC, you see, ABC, ABC, and ABC, all right? So even if we go to 216, actually it's the level I need to break for this correction to be off the table. If we break 216, the WXY correction is off the table, which means that maybe we can still find some bearish cases, but this is the kind of most likely bearish case, is the WXY correction. So this is what I'm looking at. And here, actually, the first signal that I would get that we might be still doing this is here. If it's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like I was showing you just before, if it's not like this, then the B wave here would be weaker and longer, and this would not be as impulsive as it should be in the third wave. And as I don't have the volumes confirming me this information that we are in the third wave, I still think about this scenario. So for this scenario to happen, guys, this is where I wanted to bring you now, is that we're gonna have some bearish signals. And one very good signal that is showing you that the market cannot do it, that we don't have enough energy, which is actually liquidity to push the price action higher, is divergences. So I'm talking more and more about those indicators. This method that is combining price action and momentum indicators, because it's actually quite difficult to understand. It's Trend lines, moving averages, fibs, those are just basic rules. Divergences are a bit more complex because, you know, you need to train your mind to understand how it works and what signals it's giving you. So let me show you quickly again. It's good to see this many times, guys. So we have different type of divergences. I was showing you guys the bullish regular divergence on the short term on AMC and the hidden divergence bullish as well on AMC on the longer term. On GameStop, I didn't have any divergences. I didn't have any bullish divergences. I didn't have any bearish divergences. Still the price action went higher. So you don't always have those, you know, signals when the market is shifting, but 80% of the time you're going to find it. So let's try to see, let's check everything. Let's not blind ourselves and just pretend this is bullish and this cannot go down. This can go down, all right? So we're going to start on the hourly time frame because we're looking for short-term divergence. And I'm going to show you how to do it properly, because I'm pretty sure that for you guys, when I talk about divergences, you're like, oh, what is this again? We don't understand. Okay, so simple. You have two types of divergences, like I showed you. So first you connect the highs, and then you connect the lows. You know that you only have two things to check. So we connect the highs in the moves we're considering. We're wondering if this move is actually going to shift. So we measure it, all right, from here to here. And we check what is the MACD doing during this move. So 14th of April, so it's like here to here, all right? So the MACD is going higher, higher highs, higher MACD, no divergences. Now we do the same thing on the downside. So we connect the lows and we connect the MACD. So here, 13th of April, so it's something somewhere around here. And here it is the 23rd of April. Okay, so you can see that the slope is weaker, less steep, but still the MACD is going higher. So no divergences, all right? So we can even do it on the shorter term. So on the hourly time frame, we don't have any divergences, but let's check on the 5 minutes time frame. Be professional, really check. So we can say that we really checked everything, and we're doing the same thing. So you're wondering about this move, so you just measure it. So here I can see right away from here to here, higher lows, higher MACD, all right, no problem. And are we making higher highs? We're making higher highs. And is the MACD here? Okay, so here you can see that we have a small hidden divergence, 28th of April. Now, I know it's good, guys, it's good. Just write on it, but we are not going lower, all right? Okay, this is, you know, we're having a very, very light hidden divergence, bearish hidden divergence. But on a 5 minutes time frame, you know, maybe we already had the move, or maybe we're gonna have this ABC I was talking about. So here, very slight hidden divergence, but to be honest, is not clear enough to be used. This is flat, you know, this is not very clear signals. So I prefer to forget about it, because when, you know, the indicators you're having are not giving you strong signals, it is not that relevant to use it. So let's go back on the 4 hours time frame. And on the 4 hours time frame, I've already looked for it. I don't have any divergences. I will not do it again. So what else do we have? We don't have any bearish divergence. We're not going to have bullish. We didn't have bullish divergence as well, and still we go higher. So that is not telling us 100% sure that we're not going to shift lower. But for now, we're having all the different indicators, moving averages, trend lines like pivot points, and Elliott wave counting that are pointing in the direction that we're going to go higher next week. So that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to click on the sub, like, and bell button so you're going to be the first to know when I upload anything new. And stay close to shore. I'll see you guys.